Good afternoon, all. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers and mother figures and guardians. I wish you a very, very happy Mother's Day. You know, we say we should celebrate them every day. We all say those things. When it's Valentine's, we say, oh, Valentine's is every day. And we don't really celebrate people every day. So now that we have an opportunity to make this day a special day for mothers, we should use it as much as possible. So if you don't have a mom because your mom has passed away, my condolences to you. But know that wherever your mom is, she's looking down at you and she's protecting you from many harms and dangers and trials and tribulations. And even if you have those, your mom is there with you, especially if you had a mom who was extremely close to you. My mom was not very close to me, while I was growing up because I grew up with my paternal grandmother, who was my mom. I would say my mom was more like a friend as I was growing up, and as I got older, well, when I became a grown man, pretty much later in life, I became much closer to my mom, and I love my mom now and understood kind of what went on, why I had to be raised by my paternal grandparents, and my mom and I have a great relationship. She suffers with you know um, Alzheimer's now, but still, when we speak on the phone, because I call her sometimes to speak to her, and she knows who I am. She said, "I'm just so happy to hear from you. I just love hearing your voice." A little thing she would say. I love my mom, but my grandma was who raised me, and my grandma was an awesome flipping woman, just an awesome flipping woman. Like I think if there's any angels in heaven, if there are no angels but one, she's the only one. She just had a kind-hearted spirit. She never fussed with people, never argued. Not a person who was controversial. She showed a lot of love to me. She she spoiled me. I gotta say, she spoiled me. There's nothing I wanted to do in life that I shared with her that she ever questioned. She always said, whatever you choose to do, make sure God is smiling at you." So, when I wanted to dance, she's like, "If you want to dance, you want to sing, you want to do hair, you want to." She didn't mind. My grandfather was on a different kettle of fish. He was like, why are you doing all that stuff? She said, let him. He's a young man. Let him choose what he wants. When he gets old, he can always change his mind. But she was a very wise woman, wise counsel. She cooked us. Well, she cooked for my grandfather, really, because he was a spoiled brat. So he had to have meals, fresh meals every day. So we never had leftovers. We ate food, fresh food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner was fresh every single day. She was a housewife, and that's pretty much what she did. She labored, enslaved, and washed, and because we didn't have a washing machine at that time, and so forth. And mothers are to be loved. Some of us, other than my situation was a little unique, but some of us have had some contentious relationship with our mothers because of whatever reason, whether it's she's getting too involved with our relationship as a spouse, as a married person, whatever, or something that happened in the family. They call them they have a term that they call dysfunctional families. They're dysfunctional families. I don't know if any of you are in a dysfunctional family. Somebody's saying hi to me. Oh, hi, Doctor White. How are you? So, but it's always good to make amends with your mother. Your sister and brother I don't care about so much, but your mother. Your mother may not have been the best mom because of circumstance back when she had you, but it's always good to forgive and to make up with your mom, because without your mom, you could not be existing. You could not be in this world. Your mom and your dad. I always think that those two people are key to having a relationship with because of what they mean to you. Now, that's your choice. And if you want to continue to live through life where you are unhappy or having this acrimonious relationship with your mom or your dad, today's not for dads, but I'm just throwing that in there. That's up to you. But I think, brothers and sisters, cousins, if you don't feel like speaking to them, that's up to you. That's your call. But your mom is important. And they make sometimes poor choices when they were younger. But when you're older and you know better, and you can do better, and you've done better, and you've gotten a tertiary education, or you have a master's degree, you have your undergrad, your grad, your PhD, whatever it is, forgive them because they know not what they did at the time. So that is my call. I'm also hoping that when Father's Day come around, we don't have a lot of people on Facebook, mothers saying, "Oh, I'm a father too." Stop that foolishness. You may not have had a spouse or a partner in your home to help you take care of the kids, but that doesn't make you a father. That just makes you a mother who has, sweat the situation on her own. Doesn't make you a father. You can't be a father. So stop saying those things. I feel like Father's Day has been watered down because of all these people coming on and saying, "Happy Father's Day," and I'm a mother. I'm like, come on. So I just wanted to say that. That's really the reason why I put this post up. Father's Day is Father's Day. Mother's Day is Mother's Day. Right? So let that sink in. I think September 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there is Grandparents' Day. That's a whole nother story. But so Father's Day is in June. So let's remember that. Mother's Day is in May. We love all our moms. We will always love you. Even the ones who act like they don't because of whatever reason, they do love you. They just don't know how to get over the controversies or the acrimony that they've had. But they love you. And we love you. And on my Facebook page, I want to tell all you moms, not mothers, moms, I love you. And you're loved by the world. You're protected by the universe. And just know you do the best that you can, leave the rest alone. If you did the best you can, don't worry about what happens after that with your children. You just have to do the best you can. So I love you all. And I won't be long because today is the first Sunday I get to come home this early because there is a big, the Montserrat group has a big gala this afternoon from 2 o'clock. So church ended. There was no coffee hour after church. So we normally stay at church at 4 or 5 o'clock. But today we left about 12 o'clock. Well, after 12, got home. So I'm home early. I didn't get much sleep last night because I was doing some work for someone, while I was up. And I only got like 45 minutes sleep before I got to church this morning, my first service. So I'm going to get some rest now, maybe sleep for another 4, 5, 6 hours. Get something to eat first and then go to sleep. So God bless you all. Have a restful day. If you're not going to take your mom out, just have a restful day. Have a peaceful day with a nice meal and a glass of wine. If you don't cook, order out, and get a glass of wine or sherry or, Moscato or something and just relax. And just thank God for life because life is made to be enjoyed. We have a pleasure and privilege of being here at the mercy of God. Let's just understand that and love God. A lot of you may not go to church because of whatever reason. I believe in going to worship at the house of the Lord. That's me. You don't have to do what I do. But I'm healing, by the way. I got to tell you about my health. I'm healing. I go to something called vestibular therapy. It's like physical therapy to learn to stand properly and walk well because I have the eye. They don't think I'm walking balanced enough. And, the leg just got healed. So, but I'll be good. There's going to be a new Dave Ray. He's a new me. He's a new person. I got a new leg, new foot. Praise God. I'm getting a new eye. It's, it's healing. The doctor says it's healing. He's going to take some months before the eye opens back up. But I can see out of it, just that it's not fully opened. And I don't like to, have it exposed because when I'm home, I take the patch off because I'm going to take it off as soon as I'm done this live. When I'm out, people ask you questions. Oh, what's going on with your eye? So the patch kind of makes it look like a fashion statement. So I just decided to do that. That's my choice, right? So love you all so much. Thank you for always tuning in to listen to my diatribe, my my soliloquy. Thank you guys, my monologue, whichever word you want to use. But God bless you all. Thank you for always supporting me in business and even on Facebook. Thank you for all the people who reach out to me privately and get advice and, do business with me. My trichology class is coming up in October, I don't remember the date, but I'll post the flyer. I think it's the 7th of October until December. So that's my trichology course. I'm going off to Rome. At the end of this month to be the keynote speaker at the conference for cosmetology/dermatology I sent in my abstract and they approved it. I wrote my abstract, which is like, your speech, what your feelings are about your perspective. It's called an abstract. So I sent that in and I got approved like 2 weeks ago. They're very happy with it. So it's going to be published in there. It's going to also be online because everything is also online. So look out for my abstract soon. I don't know if they'll publish it before the conference. It might be after, but it should be out. So you should see what I wrote about my global perspective on, dermatology and cosmetology. So with that being said, God bless you all. Have a good Sunday. Bye bye. The 11th of May, 2025. But we're here. It's almost half the year. But we're here. God bless you. Bye bye.